Hello, welcome again. This is Dr. D with ABA with Dr. D, the place where we share ABA with you. Today we're going to talk about forward chaining, which is one of the chaining procedures, obviously, that we implement. We're going to do a quick review of what behavior chains are, and then we're going to talk about forward chaining. Then we'll watch a video together so we can be able to break it down together. Okay, so here we go. So behavior chain, a couple of things to consider. So once again, it's a specific sequence of stimuli and response. Each behavior produces a CUE for the next behavior, or a cue for the next behavior in the chain to occur. Basically, like when you complete a step, that's basically a cue, or it should signal that it's time to engage in the next response. Okay. Individual behaviors, so they look different from each other, that are linked together to form a terminal behavior. Once again, here the focus is to complete a big or terminal behavior, the big, thing here, which tends to be, for example, like tying shoes, brushing teeth, taking showers, all these different self-help types of, behaviors that we can think of. That's something we tend to break down in different steps so we can be able to systematically target these behaviors. Okay. Once again, there's three types of behavior chains. There's the forward, backward, and total task. We have videos already on backward and total task chaining. This is the forward chaining, so we basically have all those videos available for you if you want to go back and take a look at some of these videos, what they look like and what other chaining procedures are. Okay. A quick review for those that know about forward chaining. For those that don't know, forward chaining is basically you're working on going from the first step of the sequence to the last step. You're going to target initially the first step, then first, second, etc., and then on each trial, the last step that was developed is reinforced. So basically, here specifically in this example, they're saying here the first step in the chain is targeted for independent performance, while all the steps that follow it are prompted. Okay, so we're only focusing on that first step. The rest will be prompted, and you'll see the video when we watch it together. How basically we're gonna essentially like have the child complete the first step, and then we're gonna prompt the rest. Okay, and aside from that, also reinforce that first step. Okay, that's the focus there. So basically what happens is that after we're done with the first step, we're going to move on to being able to go on to the second step, right? So they master the first step, we move on to step 2. They master step 2. Now we're able to, prompt the step 3 and 4. Okay. So the reinforcement will not be delivered after step 1, but rather after step 2. Once again, once that is completed independently, that's when you will deliver the reinforcement. Okay. And then here's furthermore the sequence. So on this last, example here, so at the first, visual, we see the step 1. The second visual, we see step 2. Then we now go to step 3, which is basically, we do step 1, step 2, step 3. Those 3 steps are completed, and then we provide reinforcement, okay? And then we prompt the forward response, okay? And then last but not least, we go on to like the last step, which is basically step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, and then we provide reinforcement. At that time, we should already be able to observe the behavior, right? The entire sequence all together, which once it comes together, it's wonderful. You're able now to see the child complete all the steps independently, and that's really is the goal for us, to basically master all the steps, okay? Okay, so I don't want to get into backwards. So we'll watch a video together right now. We'll be able to break it down and see, visually what forward chaining looks like. All right, so now we're going to watch an example of forward chaining. One of the things I want you to really look at is the aspect that when I provide the instruction to, in this case, a zip jacket is going to be the instruction to the child. That is a very important element of any chaining procedure. Chaining procedures require very specific SD or instruction that needs to be delivered consistently across all people that are working on this particular skill. If you don't do that, unfortunately, there will be some confusion. It'll be very difficult for the child to be able to respond, once again, to whatever type of program you're working with them, whatever skill you're targeting. So you're going to take a look at that when I provide the instruction zip jacket. Okay, so here we go. All right, zip jacket. Boom. So you see, so zip jacket. Now what's going to happen is the child is going to complete the first step, which is basically, putting the bottom, putting it together. And then that first step is going to be completed independently. You're going to see that occurring now. Awesome. Okay, so I say awesome, basically quote unquote reinforcement or praise, which hopefully we should equate for once again, the reinforcement aspect of it. So I reinforce that first step. So here the focus is step number 1. So once I'm able to provide that reinforcement, now I am able to go and prompt the rest of the sequence, which is what you're going to see. That's where I use a hand over hand prompt to finish the rest of the process. Okay, so. Dude, all right. Here we go. Okay. And that's it. So once again, this is a very, very simple, very, very straightforward process. A lot of people like to use forward chaining with some of the clients. I always say this: you need to base your chaining procedure on your child's overall skill level, and also if there's any behaviors of concerns or problem behaviors you're working with. So we're gonna watch it one more time because this is a really short video. So once again, we'll put it out together. All right, zip jacket. Awesome, dude. All right. Here we go. Okay. So once again, that right there is the forward chaining example. We hope to do more examples for you. I know this is a really quick one here, but hopefully it should help at least visually illustrate what forward chaining is. I once again want to remind you all, thank you so much for watching these videos, and thank you for those people that are subscribing, leaving comments, and thank you for helping ABA with Dr. D channel grow. This is a place once again where we share ABA with you. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. It's really good because you're going to get a lot of information about ABA. We have a lot more stuff coming up, and also make sure to hit that notification bell because every week we're releasing new content. Okay, so thank you so much for watching this. Y'all take care of yourselves.